Then let's maybe jump over to the next question. So, Michiel, this one I'll start with you. The question: is accountability only for large companies and multinationals?
Well, if you look at the budgets of large companies, they have like a Unilever, Procter & Gamble. They have a couple of billions in dollars for a marketing budget, so they have a lot of millions of dollars to spend on the accountability of marketing. So that's easy. But if you're a small company, maybe just the butcher around the corner, you can also invest in the accountability of marketing. You just have to see what your advertising activities are and see whether they work or not. So it's also for small companies. But yes, it's easier if you've got a couple of million to invest in this, so you can make a whole accountability organization than when you're a small company. But both you can do it, and you can build your own model. It doesn't have to cost that much if you're a small company. You just set out your goals. You don't know them at forehand, but the next time you're going to set your goals, you know better because you have measured the results of the former campaign. So you increase your results over and over again. So I think certainly it's for small companies as well. Otherwise, it's still a waste of your marketing budget if you don't measure.
Yeah,
I love this question. And the reason I'm smiling is we have a commercial series running over here in the States with an insurance advisor, and he's talking to individuals. And in one of the episodes in the series, one of the folks says, "Well, I only have X number of dollars. That's probably not that many dollars for you to consider investing." And the advisor says, "Well, it's a lot of money to you, right?" And to that person, it's a lot of money to them, and it means everything. So I often talk about, and I know people have heard me say this, that as marketers, the company is giving us money to invest on its behalf, regardless of the size. And regardless, whether you're big or small, and we need to be able to show what we have done with that money on behalf of the organization. If we were a small investor or a large investor, makes no difference what we expect from our investment advisor. So why should that be any different based on size? The difference may be the choices we make and how many different things we can invest in. So that may, if you have a large portfolio, you may be able to do more, let's make this up, single stock investments. But if you're a small person, an investor, you might need to think more around funds, right? And you don't want to eat up a lot of your money in administrative costs when you're small. You want as much of your money to go as possible to the investments that you're making. So there's all different kinds of things you would think about based on your size, but you'd still want to know that the advisor is responsibly investing and can report back to you on what they did with your money. So large or small, I don't think makes a difference for our company.
Correct.
Well, and just to add one thing to that, when it's a small company, it's my money. When it's a big company,
often that's the case for somebody's money.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's really great. Michiel, anything else to add to that?
No, fine with it. That's just how it is. Yeah.